Yes, well.
I want to make two statements. First one is that more or less, I was always told that arrogance as a character, as a quality, have its origin with Shaitan. The time when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam, he told him to make sujood, he disobeyed because of this kind of arrogance. So it's actually his origin. And the fact is that it bordered also on shirk, because when we become arrogant, you tend at times, as you say, to feel that you rival with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a form of shirk. And the fact that we made a lot of illustration about people and the past and so on, I think something that we see that's prevalent now in our time also, we have Muslims sometimes, they're not labeling any specific group, but because of the length of the beard, or because of the way they dress, or because of what they do, they feel that I am it, and the rest of Muslims are not, and they have that kind of attitude to walk around with that kind of air, that we are the best, and everybody, even though they are Muslims, so in the sense that this in itself is also a form of arrogance, and it's plaguing a lot of communities.
I will, mashallah, this is very good comments. The first comment about Shaitan. Satan and, no.
And you made a last comment about the brother who have abused his wife, and you told her that this is not. I want to say to you, sometimes you could say to the sister who have abused her husband too.
Okay, or the sister abused her husband, okay? Of course, but 90% of domestic violence goes by men, but I know that women abuse their husband too. But I want to just to elaborate a little bit. Shaitan, good point. All good points, alhamdulillah, jazakallah khair. Shaitan, first thing said, I'm best than Adam. Clay, fire. Some people do what they want to a mistake. Even some scholars said, no, the clay better than the fire. This is not the point. It's called reverse racism. White better the black man is the original man, and the white man is the devil. Isn't that, you hear that in America? Yeah, that is the reverse racism. It's not acceptable. That's why Allah put him out of his mercy, because he was arrogant. mustakbir. Okay? ما كان تتكبر فيها. Allah subhanahu said, you cannot become arrogant in this place. One. Two is that people become arrogant because of religion. I know more Quran than these people, therefore I'm going to look down to them. If a person does that, whatever they do, Allah will not going to accept from them. That's why they said, إِنَّمَا أَقْبَلُ الصَّلَاةِ مِمَّنْ تَوَاضَعَ بِهَا لِعَظَمَتِي. I accept the salah from the person who become humble because of it. Not become arrogant. My salah is better, he doesn't pray well, you know. My beard is longer, it's shorter. Okay, my hijab is better, the hijab is wishy-washy. My this and that, and there. My children know more Quran, your children know nothing. No, you have to be, and that's why, you know, Imam Ghazali said, how we can fight arrogance in ni'mah, in bounties. He said, bishukr. Become grateful to Allah on the ni'mah he gave you. He gave you good children, he said, Alhamdulillah, oh Allah, I thank you for it. Allah give you money, he said, oh Allah, I thank you for my money. Oh Allah, you become grateful to him, not grateful to ourselves. And this is the problem. We become grateful to ourselves. We think that because of we are chosen people. That's not acceptable. Okay? The other things I want just to mention here is that sometimes we have even groups. Arrogance become a clique, or they call it clique. Am I saying the right thing? Clique. Mohamed Magid and his friends, his colleague, they think that the best people are the Adams. Therefore, any decision at Adams has to be Mohamed Magid and Yunus and Ali and so forth. 5 of us. Anyone else begins, no, they don't know anything. We have all the decision. That's arrogance. You know? When a person believes that no one else better than their group. You know, people graduate from Harvard, they say, only Harvard people can resolve this issue. You can have a person who never went to school, can think better than you. Never, because we associate intelligence with literacy, and that's a big mistake, by the way. Intelligence and being wise have nothing to do with reading and writing. Okay? Rasulullah was ummi. You know, you can have a illiterate person, very wise person. It resolve a problem. You know, I'm going to tell you something in conflict resolution. They made a study in Africa. They found that the system, they call them like a umda thing, that used to resolve problem in the village where a court system couldn't resolve for years. They come and demolish, British come and demolish that system, said we're going to have a court system. People start going to court, going day after day. When the elderly comes, they say, sit down, what is this about? Forgive him, and give him the money, divide it half and half, finished. No law school, no degree, no Harvard, no Yale, no. Average person, sit, resolve it, finished. Therefore, we should not think that way, okay? Therefore, sometimes arrogance can be a club. This is a danger of it. Only we intellectual people, only the people who can think, only us, and that make a person, and they become a support system of arrogancy. I tell you, you tell me that you're good. I tell you, you're good. We are the most knowledgeable people. We are more this and that. And then when we start thinking that way, we don't see anyone except us. And that's why I learned from brother, I think, Mohamed, when we were in Hajj, we talked about our brainstorming of strategy. One of the things that people need to do when they like to think about the strategy of Adams, you cannot bring all Adams' board to think about the strategy of Adam. You have to bring someone else from outside and say, I think you don't do this right, you don't do, because we come thinking alike. We like what you do. We don't think beyond that. Therefore, it's important that arrogance sometimes it can be a group. And that's why I warn people in MSA and people in all organizations, don't start have a clique. And then they say, only us. Our program is the best program. Our idea is the best idea. Everyone else is not. That's very dangerous too. Now they call for Isha, and I think the room is getting hotter. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.